All right, let's look at the homework 5.6, problem number 3. All right, so we want to find M4 for this given function over the interval from 0 to 5. All right, so let's do that. All right, so first we need to just do a prep work. We need to find delta x. All right, so delta x is equal to, right, b is 5 minus a is 0. And n is given to be 4, right? So this is going to be 5 over 4, right? So we're going to draw a number line. So it's going to go from, let's say, 0 to 5, right? So we have 0 to 5. And then we're going to split into 4 equal sections. So cut that in half, cut each of them in half, right? So delta x is 5 over 4, so this is going to be 5 over 4 there. And then next 5 over 4, so it's a 10 over 4. And we have a 15 over 4, right? And the 20 over 4 is equal to 5, right? And then we just have to find midpoint, right? So midpoint is going to be, right, take those guys, divide by 2, add them up, divide by 2, so it's going to be 5/8. All right, then so the next one is delta x or y. So we can just add the delta x is, let's see, 5 over 4, which is the same thing as 10 over 8. So I'm going to keep on adding 10 over 8. So you're going to have 15 over 8. And here it's going to be at 25 over 8. And then next one is, of course, 35 over 8. All right. And I'm going to use, this time, I'm going to use the TI calculator, graphing calculator, instead of GeoGebra to compute this. All right, so I'm going to open up a calculator. All right, so first I'm going to define the function. So you're going to go to y is equal to, all right, then function is 16 over x squared plus 8. So we're going to put 16 divided by parenthesis, left parenthesis, x. So x is this guy, and then squared, and plus 8. And then you have a right parenthesis, and enter. All right, so now we the calculator knows what the function is. It's stored as a y1. All right, then you can go to a regular screen by going to second mode, which means quit. So go to the regular screen. All right, then we just have to add, let's see, so you have a parenthesis, right? And then you have f of, so we need to go to y bar and bars and the y bar, and then function. And the very first one is y1, so I'm going to choose y1, right? Then parenthesis, so plug in 5 over 8. So we're going to just do 5 divided by 8, and then right parenthesis, right? And add, and then go to y bars and function and y1, right? Then I'm going to put 15 over 8, right? And plus, and go to y bar again, 1, right? Then we're going to plug in, third number is 25 over 8, right? Then plus, again, bars, y bars, function, y1, right? Then next number is 35 divided by 8, in parentheses, and the right parentheses, right? Then multiply by, and in this case, delta x is a 5 over 4. So I'm going to multiply by 5 divided by 4, right? So we have that, and then we just hit enter, right? So it came out to be 5.9831, right? So let's type it in. So I'm going to go here, right? So let's see, what's the 4 decimal places? So we're going to put the 5.9831. All right, so let's check the answer. All right, I came back and looks like we got the M4 value correctly. And the region, we can still use the graphing calculator, right? So for the region, all we have to do is probably just go to graph and see what happens. All right, here. All right, the better yet, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do so that we can actually see the region. All right, I'm going to go to second and then calc or trace. All right, and I'm going to do an integral 7. Right, then the starting value is a lower limit is 0, so I'm going to put enter. And upper limit is 5, so I put 5 and enter. Right, so I have to change there's a shaded region here. It's kind of hard to see, so I'm going to go to window and make it look a little bit better. I'm going to put the x min to be maybe -1. -1's probably fine. And then x max to be 6 would be fine. And the scaling is 1, that's fine. And let's see, this is going to be -1. So y min is -1 and y max to be maybe 3 or something like that. And then hit enter. Actually, we're going to go to graph, sorry. All right, so that's the graph, and I'm going to have to redo the integral here. So we're going to integrate, so number 7, and from 0, enter, and 5, enter. All right, looks good. All right, so that's the region, and it looks like we have the winner here. Let's see. So this is a little bit off. Right, it looks like a peak is right on the y-axis, and if you go down here, right, these two guys are way off. So you can see that this is going to be the correct picture. All right, let's check the answer. All right, I came back and it looks like we got this one correctly, right? So this is the correct picture, right? Looks just like it here. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.